Welcome back. We're the Straw Hat Duo. Today we're going into episodes
13 and 14.
as well as chapters 30 through 34 that directly correspond. Let's go ahead and get right into it. All right. As normal, we will be starting with episodes 13 and 14.
Starting episode 13. They're still at that like cavern thing.
Yeah, the quagmire.
Yeah. They're ready to fight. So the Black Cat pirates are down there, and Luffy and Zoro and Nami are all ready to fight.
Yeah, they're all... Zoro and Luffy are huffing and puffing.
Django hypnotizes his crew to get him to be stronger to go after, but unfortunately he didn't expect Luffy to get hypnotized as well. So he's a bit stronger than normal, and he's already pretty strong.
Yeah. He takes them out with ease.
They attack, and Luffy's like, gum gum, and just goes, and it's just fist after fist after fist.
Gum Gatlin.
And they go, and he goes. And he runs straight through them, runs to their ship, pulls the front...
The figurehead off.
The figurehead just straight off, and everybody's like, oh no, they're gonna get us. He's gonna get us with it. And
sweat drop appears on the
just
cat
like a
hat.
Yeah, just like a tiny one. And the cat's like, oh crap. They're like, do something, Captain. And Django's like, 1, 2, 3, you're gonna fall asleep. Django.
Hypnotizes him asleep.
Yeah, hypnotizes him.
The figurehead falls on him as he collapses. Usopp's all worried about it.
Well, Usopp was like, oh my gosh, is he dead? And Zoro's like, yeah, don't worry about him, he's fine. So then it pans over to Kaya.
Yeah.
Kaya is looking for Clawhador, so she goes to knock on his door. He doesn't answer, so she goes into a different room, finds Mary on the floor, blood everywhere, going, oh my gosh, what happened? Mary's like, it was Clawhador. He knocked me down. She was like, no, you're wrong. She still can't get the hint from when Usopp was telling her, and now even
doesn't want to believe it.
Mary was like, he did this to me. He's just after your fortune. He's just trying to kill you. She's like, I'm gonna go talk to him then. Because Mary pretty much gave her this like pep talk speech that was like, you need to take care of this.
You're the one that can save us.
You need to be strong.
He pretty much heads out and...
Pirates.
Yeah.
They see her.
Carrot and... I don't remember the last one's name.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Before the Usopp pirates see Kaya, before that they see Clawhador going down to the shore.
Yeah.
To the shore. And then they see Kaya going down to the shore as well, and they're like, this is weird. Why is Kaya going down there? They already thought it was odd that Clawhador was leaving. Clawhador just like pops up and was like, this isn't done.
Long past dawn.
Yeah, why is this not taken care of yet? Before Clawhador shows up, the Bond brothers come out, and they are like, oh no, we can't do this. They're so big and strong. Great like reverse psychology situation going on.
More or less just straight lying, but
Get up the quagmire, and they go after Zoro. But before they start to attack Zoro, they take 2 of his swords.
Yeah. And it's only the skinny one that attacks at first.
Usopp tries to help and goes to like shoot a little
pellet
at him. Zoro steps in front of it and gets hit, and he's like, you dumbass.
Yeah.
Why'd you hit me?
Well, Zoro's pretty much blocking the shot. He's pretty much keeping aggro.
Nami's like, I know why he did that.
Yeah.
He did that because we can't defend ourselves, but he can.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh wow, even in what he's going through, he's still thinking about us.
Yeah. And then the dreaded Clawhador shows up.
Yep. Everybody's like, crap, why are they not defeated yet?
Yeah.
You got about 5 minutes to get this done.
Yeah. The Meowbon brothers try to attack Clawhador.
Drops his gloves, and you see
cat claws
situation.
He wears gloves that all 5 fingers have blades coming out of them.
Yep. And that's why you see him when he was like push in the anime, see him pushing up his glasses, because I'm not sure if they hinted that at
in the manga as well. Nami gets her shoulder cut by Django.
Nami's like, I'm going to wake up Luffy because we've all been fighting. He's just sleeping. Goes, wakes him up. As she's running down there, Django throws his
room, but they just thought that it was a hypnotizing.
Zoro's like, watch out, Nami, like watch out. Looks like it's just gonna take her head straight off, or at least go into her neck pretty good. Luffy ends up catching it in his mouth. gets this little cut on the side of his mouth, and he's like, that hurt. Nami's like, it's not my fault. Oh my gosh, you're hurt. And she lays down and was like, you gotta do it for the treasure.
Yeah, you gotta win.
We can't lose this fight. Kaya shows up to try to talk sense into Claudor. Doesn't work. And it ends with Luffy just knocking Claudor out, because right before that, he was like, I gotta finish you, Usopp, for you hitting me as hard as you could. And Luffy heard that and he goes, you don't like to be hit? Well, here you go.
Yep. Punches him right in the mouth.
And that's
it's kind of funny because Zoro actually one hit both the Meowbon brothers.
That's right.
The only reason the big one got back up is because he got hypnotized.
That's pretty much the end.
All right.
Now we're going to go over chapters 30 through 34.
Yeah, so chapter 30 starts out with Claudor sitting in front of the mansion, pretty much just like they're taking too long. So he gets up, starts walking out. The kids see him walking out, and they're like, what's he doing?
They're like, yeah, that's odd. Why is he walking past?
After that, you go over to the battlefield where Zoro and Luffy just knocked everybody out. Django is hypnotizing his crew. Luffy's, blanking out, staring at hypnotism. He gets hypnotized as well. Ami and Zoro are like, what's he doing? Because he's just standing there.
They're getting ready to fight, right? And you just see Zoro look over going, Luffy. Luffy!
And Luffy goes, ah, and charges down the crew that's rushing up at him. Takes out the entire crew again. And then runs right past Django and rips the figurehead off the ship. And Django freaks out. His crew freaks out. And on the count of 3, you'll go to sleep. 1, 2, Django, and puts Luffy to sleep. He falls over. The figurehead falls on Luffy. Luffy's pretty much out of the battle for the short period of time. Figurehead falls on him. He falls asleep. He's sitting there snoring. Usopp's like, is he gonna be okay? Zoro's like, yeah, he'll be fine. That won't kill him.
He is
Don't worry about him. Worry about your own wounds. At that point, Meowbon brothers come out because Django calls them. They come out and Django's like, get Zoro. Get that swordsman. Kill him. They're like, oh no, we can't do that. Skinnier one runs up the hill because he's told to. He's crying, I'm gonna get you. Zoro's like, you step any closer, I'll cut your head off. And at that point, I kind of changes pace. Says, you could try it if you want. Gets up close with one quick attack, goes to hit Zoro. Zoro blocks it with his one sword, and the guy swipes the other two.
Right.
Throws him off. That pisses Zoro off. So at that point, Zoro tries to slash him. Doesn't hit him. Well, he thought he hit him. Zoro pretty much goes to try and grab his swords. Gets caught off guard by one of the brothers. Almost stomped by the other one. They're sitting there fighting off the 2 brothers at the same time. Usopp tries to shoot one of them. Zoro steps in front to block the shot so that it doesn't take the aggro off of him. Nami says, okay, well, you know what? He's trying to protect us and tries to go for Zoro's swords.
Yep.
And Django's like, yeah, nope, sorry, no swords for you. Cuts Nami's shoulder, knocks her down. And at that point, Claudor shows up. And as Claudor shows up, you get a small update on Kaya. Kaya wakes up from a bad dream she's having about Usopp. Goes out to the house, tries to find Claudor. He's not there because obviously he left already. Finds Mary down on the ground, covered in blood. Mary gives Kaya the update, says, oh, it was Claudor. Kaya's like, oh, no, it couldn't have been, and finally...
Still so oblivious.
Yeah, finally, Mary drives home the point, and Kaya's like, okay, down to the beach, and I'll take care of this. Cuts back to the beach, and Claudor's there. Captain Kuro. Everybody's shocked. I mean, the Straw Hat crew, they're not super shocked.
One who is the ones who are awake.
Yes. At that point, Kuro's like, you know what, feeling generous. You guys got 5 minutes. Before that, the Meowbon brothers try to attack him. He avoids them easily. Pretty much takes care of that. He traps them in his blades.
Yeah.
And he manages to kick Zoro's swords to him. And he's like, first you push me down the quagmire, now you're kicking my swords?
Right, Zoro's like, what the heck, man?
Nami's like, what, I can't get a thanks? And he's like, yeah, thanks, whatever. So he gets the 3 swords. The brothers are like, oh, 3 swords ain't gonna change anything. And he one-shots them.
Yeah, like, it was so slick.
Oh, yeah.
Too.
So Nami decides, okay, everybody's fighting up here. I'm going to go down, wake up Luffy. She goes down to try and wake up Luffy. Django hypnotizes the bigger brother to fight Zoro, throws his chakra at Nami, which we find out is a blade, to try and cut Nami.
I had a feeling it was blade to begin with, because it definitely, it definitely had a distinct blade.
Yeah.
Features.
But she steps on Luffy's head. As she does that, he jumps up, and the chakra that was heading for her hits Luffy right in the back of the head. Sticks into the back of his head. He pulls it out. Blood sprays out. And he's like, ow, that hurt. Nami's like, it wasn't me. It wasn't my fault.
I mean, head trauma.
And then she collapses. He's like, oh, Nami, are you hurt? Your shoulder's bleeding. He didn't just have a chakra in the back of his head. So he notices that Clawdor's there. Clawdor's like, hey, didn't he die when he fell off the cliff? Oh well. Luffy's like, okay, yeah, we'll take care of this. Nami's like, yeah, you gotta win. This is an important battle. And he's like, you okay, Nami? This isn't you. She's like, there's a lot of treasure on the line. And he's like, okay, yep, that's you.
That's Nami. Yep.
But he starts kind of walking up the hill to fight. Usopp tries to stand up to Clawdor because Kaya shows up on the beach.
But even before that, Luffy's like, oh, look at that shady butler. What's he doing here?
Yeah. So, Kaya shows up. She confronts Clawdor, points the pistol at him. He pretty much disarms her with her feelings. Usopp goes to attack Clawdor. Clawdor, Captain Kuro, dodges it and goes to attack Usopp. Luffy just decides to gum pistol right up the Quagmire. Punches him straight in the face, knocks him down. Everybody is shocked. Everybody's like, Captain Kuro's been hit. He's down. And the chapter pretty much ends there.
Now we're going to go over what differences we saw between the two. One of the differences is the kids never actually went to Kaya's mansion. They were just at their like little tree post on the fence line. And unlike they did in the anime, where they actually went to it, tried to break in, or was unsuccessful because they couldn't pull the little like square out in the bushes.
Yeah, and they couldn't climb the fence.
No.
Another difference is Nami wakes up Luffy after getting crushed by the figurehead.
Yep.
In the anime, he catches the chakram in his teeth. In the manga, well, he still catches it, just with the back of his head. I imagine they made that difference just to make the anime a little bit more kid-friendly. But in the manga, it showed blood just spurt out. So that's pretty much it for the differences. These next few chapters and episodes are pretty much just fight. So there probably won't be a whole lot of differences.
Yeah, it'll probably be not many at all.
Whatever differences are, it could just be chalked up to either making it more kid-friendly or just animating the fight. So that pretty much does it for the differences that we saw. We'll catch you in the next video.
See ya.
Bye.